Hey friends! I actually just realized that every time I do a video I don't introduce myself. My name is Tanya, or Tanya, depending on where you are in the country. I'm called both, so it's up to you. It doesn't bother me either way. Okay, so I got this at Hobby Lobby, and I think like last year or the year before, something like that. And it had a little like hanger or beads or something under here that I just took off. Screw that back in. And so what I want to do with this is I'm going to put like Home Sweet Home. I got my Cricut, and I printed it, or I cut it out on my Cricut. Home Sweet Home. But I'm going to do these 3 houses different colors. So I want to do like a black, probably a black, an ivory, and then like a stained look. So I'm gonna have to paint that ivory first and then stain over it to get that look. I'm not sanding all that. Not happening. So I'm gonna paint this black, and then I'm gonna go in and do both of these ivory and then paint over one of them with my antique wax. That's a simple way to not have to sand, because some of us don't like to sand. I probably need a smaller brush for this. Oh yeah, definitely. So this is gonna have a bit more of a farmhouse look to it. I know we were talking about that in one of my past videos. It's not full-on modern farmhouse, but it is gonna have a bit of that farmhouse essence. Alright, so I'm almost done with this last house. I spared you guys the long painting part of this. So what I'm gonna do, I'm over here thinking about like, how am I gonna make one of these one's gonna look like wood, hopefully, that's the idea, and the other one is gonna just be the ivory color, but then I will distress, maybe, I don't know, I don't know, am I gonna distress this thing at all? Like at all? Wouldn't that be weird if I didn't? I don't know. We're going to have to see. I don't know if I'm going to be able to resist it. Okay, so before I can do anything else, I do need to do a second coat. And I'm thinking about like a red door, you guys. How cool would that be? Or a blue door? Like a better blue? I don't know. This is the stuff I think about when I'm painting. Well, guys, I have given one last sort of last-ditch effort to get Facebook to get their heads out of you-know-where and fix my account. So if I don't hear anything within a couple of days, then I'm probably going to be giving up on Facebook, to be honest with you. I spend countless hours, and I mean hours a day. It's like a full-time job, not even including the crafting part, but literally just doing I have to make the videos. I edit those on an editing thing, but then to get them onto Facebook, I have to re-edit them to get them into videos on Facebook, and then the reels on Facebook. Then there's the regular posts on Facebook, and then there's all the groups on Facebook. It's a ridiculous amount of work, and I'm the only one doing it. So it's saying that I'm not complying with the content monetization policies, and I am 100% complying. I have all of the other criteria has been met. It doesn't say anything anywhere that I have any violations on my page anywhere. Matter of fact, it says I don't have any violations, and yet it still won't monetize me for like the in-stream ads and things. So to be honest with you, it's a waste of time. It's a huge waste of time. And I'm up every single night till 2 in the morning at least. And that's not an exaggeration. At least till 2 in the morning. Getting everything up, posted. And then every day for hours a day. Not including my regular life, guys. Hours a day. I have to like stop myself from continuing. It's so much work, and I don't see the point if that's not gonna do anything. It's not going to monetize me. So if anything, I will have it just to announce that I have videos ready and, you know, the shop is open and that kind of stuff. I won't be putting the same work into it at all. Not even close. So I'm sure you can hear the frustration in my voice because I've put so much work into it, and honestly, I should have been monetized a long time ago because I have reels and videos and stuff that have taken off. And as far as I'm concerned, Facebook is doing this, seems like, on purpose. I mean, who knows if they actually are, but that's what it seems like. That's what it feels like. But the bottom line is they have a couple of days. If they don't correct the situation, I'm out. Facebook will only be used for getting people to get to my YouTube channel where they can see everything, and also to my Etsy shop. I'll post what I make and stuff, but I'm not going nuts with the videos and the reels and all the stories and all that stuff. I'm not doing any of that because that doesn't make me a penny. And yet I put more than a full-time job's hours a week into it. I know, I'm ranting today. I'm sorry. I'm just, this stuff is a lot of work and I'm frustrated with it. So I'll try to be happy the rest of this video. Alright, so I'm not taking out all the stuff by the edges here. I actually want that to be darker. So that is part of the whole layered distress look. Alright. I haven't distressed it. I really want to, but I haven't yet. So, alright, I'm going to do this door blue. I don't know if I'm going to keep it blue. I'm going to try it, but I don't know if it's just going to be too dark with the black. So, let's find out. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and read the words. I kept them all lowercase letters. I just like it. I like the look. I tend to do that a lot, actually. I've noticed. I just think it looks cute. Now it is, where do I want to put them? Am I going to put it down here? I actually made the size the way it is to put it up here. But then I wanted to do a little wreath type thing. So I don't know, do I do the wreath on the bottom? That would work, right? And then do one up here with sweet. Would sweet fit on this? Yep. And then right here? What do we think? Be a little different? Let's go for it. I'm cool with it. Alright. And I just gotta fix this. I touched something, I don't know where it came from, but should I put the wreath on the door? Like a little one? Yeah, I want it up here. I don't know what to do. Maybe I just put a little doorknob in a window. Alright, I'm gonna do that. Alright guys, I built a little window. So we'll go ahead and stain these. I'm using the Waverly antique wax to stain. I use it to stain everything. I don't like to use regular stain because it makes me sick. Doesn't have to be perfect because the wood pieces are going right over it. So you won't even see it. Okay, so again, I changed my mind. So this right here, I thought was just too plain. I'm actually going to do a little tiny bit of a crackle finish just on that window. I think that tiny little detail is going to look so cool. And give that a coat. Again, staying inside these lines. Alright, so now we're going in with the ivory. Hopefully this works. You guys remember, don't get fussy with it. with your top coat. Just put it on there. Try to do like long, even strokes. Because the more you mess with it, the less crackle you'll get. Let's see. Top, bottom, side. Okay, top piece. Try to get this one as straight as I can because this one is what everything else is going to be based off of. Okay, so now we can go in with this. We're gonna put this guy right here. Hey, look at that. So now we'll go in with these. Okay, this stuff's horrible. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and glue these on. Hope I've got the glue in the right spot. Alright guys, I'm going to finish gluing these on, but you guys have a great night. And again, if you haven't subscribed, please do. Keep an eye on Facebook, if those of you who follow me on Facebook. Because like I said, if things don't change, I won't be doing a whole lot more there. I'll still be on it. You can still contact me, but it won't be like it is now. Okay, I distressed it a little bit. I couldn't do it. It's just around the edges. It was just too stark white looking. Even though it was ivory, it looked white in comparison to everything else. So I had to do a little bit of distressing. But I didn't do the whole thing. I just did the edges. So you're still defining this one from that one. I love it. I think it looks great. Guys, let me know what you think in the comments. Alright, have a good night.